Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North, and South Node fam. If you have Leo in your chart, this message is for you. Love, like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, I love and appreciate every single one of you for being right here rocking with your girl. Fam, you got the 10 of Pentacles in around your energy right now. So you're doing something where it's going to have legacy wealth, where it's going to have financial stability in your life. So whatever project, partnership that you're coming into, that you're in, that you're attracting, this is going to be a successful partnership. It's going to be a financially stable and grounded is what I'm hearing with the Pentacles. It's very earth tone. So it's going to be very traditional and grounded marriage, relationship, partnership that's going to have longevity, long-term investments. So again, a project, partnership, however that resonates. But it looks like there is an ending in another partnership is what I heard, is what I'm seeing in the cards as they're coming out. So there was an ending in a partnership that you thought was going to be your 10 of Cups. So this 10 of Cups, yeah, because you saw that the person that you were connected with or was very deceptive. They were getting away with a lot of things and they were very strategic when it came to your guys' connection, and this had to end. So there's this closure, there was no closure, there was this incompletion. Something just ended abruptly or just out of nowhere. And so this could have been the past connection or current connection, ended the cycle of communicating and even putting any emotional space or energy into this past connection. So now whoever or whatever, so that you're no longer feeling left out when it comes to this relationship, this past relationship that you were in, because there was too much sneaking around, being deceptive, telling you what you want to hear. And this person was acting very strategic when it came to this partnership, when it came to this marriage, when it came to this foundation. So that had to end. That is a cycle that had to close out, so that you are no longer in your feelings about this, so that you are no longer affected by this. And the person that you are connected to has no way to connect to you spiritually, physically. They've been cut off their source. They've been cut off the resource. And so they're feeling left out. Yeah. Look at that with the 10 of Cups and the Swords. They're feeling left, 3 of Swords. They're feeling left out when it comes to your guys' connection. And they feel that you don't want to take them back. There's no communication. You don't want to build or establish this because whatever had happened, you don't trust them is what I'm hearing and seeing in the cards. And so this is the death to their ego, death to whatever had to play out in this connection. So they fumbled you. That's what I'm hearing. They fumbled you. You were sitting in your beautiful Empress energy, and they allowed their burdens, the extra responsibilities, work could have gotten in the way. Whatever third party that they, especially it could have been a marriage, a past marriage, they allowed the past energy to completely ruin this connection with you. And so they're heartbroken over it. They're feeling very isolated and left out and very burdened. And so there could be times where their mood swings. There's a lot of mood swings in that connection. Very imbalanced, and there's a lot of excess, extremes, overindulgence, alcoholism, addiction, self-healing, realignment. So your person's going through this phase of, in their indulgences, whether it's socially, sexually, however that resonates, physically, mentally, they're overindulging and falling back on this lack energy, on this devilish low vibrational energy, this toxic vibrational energy that they've been used to. And so this is what they're falling back on right now, because they feel like they have no control over your guys' relationship. So what they know is all they've known. And so easier to fall back on that because it's less to worry about, it's less to handle, and it's less responsibilities. So they're allowing their addictions and just this extremes of highs and lows to take over their energy right now. So your person's going through it. Yeah. So they really want to come forward and come fast in communicating with you, because they now see that you have pulled away and are no longer wanting to connect with them. So now that you've pulled away, and that's always how it works, whenever you just disconnect after them doing the most or whatever, saying the whatever, y'all know that cycle. Now they want to come back and communicate. Now they want to come back and express or say sorry to you. But you're in this Queen of Swords energy in reverse. And so you're being cold-hearted, and they can even see you as being cold-hearted towards them. And just very not trusting them is what I was saying earlier. You're in the space of just, I don't give a fuck. Y'all, you go figure out your shit. Don't come around me. So it's very that straightforward, cutthroat attitude, because they've already burned the bridges. They've already did the most. They've already did everything to ruin this connection. So they're feeling heartbroken over it now that time has passed. Now that things aren't going their way. Now that they don't have control over you in the situation, and even in their life, in their emotions. So they're still in their toxic low vibrational energy, and they don't know what to do with it now that everything's gone. So all they know is to fall back on their codependency issues. They're not trusting their intuition as much, and everything is just falling and crumbling in their life right now. So this was needed to happen. This is what was needing to happen in order for this growth, in order for this shift to take place. Yeah. And your person's getting the clarity of who you are to them. And what this message that they want to send you, they want to send you a message. They want to talk to you. I'm feeling very out of breath. So your person could just be very anxious, anxiety. There's a lot of just can't breathe because all these emotions are coming up to surface that they're not wanting to deal with, or they know that they have to deal with. And they're starting to get clarity of what they have to do to get you back, or to get you, is what I'm hearing and seeing in the cards, fam. Because they sacrificed this relationship, and they had the self-limiting beliefs when it came to your guys' connection. They were the inner critic. They were thinking negative about the connection, all of it, negative influences. They weren't open to the new perspectives, and they weren't accepting of your love towards them, because it was something new, different, foreign to them. So they didn't understand it. So the only way to deal with something that people don't understand is they self-sabotage it and let it go, so that they can just see that over time it'll just disappear or just be brushed under the rug. So your person's going through this shift right now. Throat chakra is being activated to speaking more truths to themselves. Yeah, again, 5 of Pentacles, feeling really left out when it comes to your guys' connection, when it comes to even just their emotional space of not knowing what to do with themselves. And so they could have just a lot of things going on with their finances right now too, specifically if they are in a past marriage that they still have connections towards or with. There could just be some sort of lack in that financial space within that dynamic. So however that resonates, fam, but they want this passionate new beginning with you because they can't sleep at night. Depression, fears taking over them, and so they want to rush towards you and try this again, start this again, because they're just feeling really burdened and in despair and traumatized by everything that's happening in their life right now. But that's always how it works, fam. Some of us, we got to learn the hard way. So you lose something in your life, it's to help you evolve and grow, because when you were being given the signs and synchronicities of to change and you didn't change, well, God and the ancestors, universe is gonna pull the rug underneath you, and you're just gonna have to learn that way. So they're taking ownership in their emotions and what's going on with this connection now that they have clarity, now that this has shifted and now this was a big drastic change in their life. They're starting to see. So fam, speak love and truth to yourself. Take your time, and when this person comes back around, really decipher their energy and where they're at, and they know that you're going to be doing that too, is what I'm hearing. So really take your time when it comes to them coming back around, because they could just still be in that lack and fear mentality that they don't want to lose you, but yet they don't want to put the emotional space and time into the relationship, into the connection the way you want it. So then again, it's going to repeat that same cycle of them just being fucking avoidant and wasting the shit out of your time and cock blocking, where you can just be living your life in peace and doing your thing and meeting new opportunities or people and new relationship that you know you're meant to have. So there's going to be this tower moment, this realization coming in. Ooh, I'm like out of breath, you guys. Your person's like out of breath. There's going to be this realization, and they're going to be out of breath when it comes to communicating to you. So be on the lookout for this shakeup that's going to shock you, this foundation again, or something big's going to happen. It's going to unfold in divine time the way it always does, fam. So be in the present moment, stay grounded, stay healed, stay blessed up, fam, and protect your energy through these shifts and times. Fam, I'm going to leave this one right here for you. Leo, love, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll tap in with you guys soon. Peace and so much love.